Several months ago, I was working, had to stop for a break, and I stopped at an area where there was a creek. I noticed 3 of the most unusual little fish that was on a rock on the bottom, just laying there, and I didn't have a net or anything to try to catch them, but I ended up buying a net with a long handle on it. And here just yesterday, I ended up stopping at another creek, which it's actually connected miles down the road from the creek that I noticed these little fish, and I'm trying to find him, but I probably won't ever be able to find him again. I seen him yesterday. I caught him, and here's a picture of him in the jar. Couldn't identify him, but anyway, I was able to catch him, and it was a miracle because they were fast. What I had done was I lifted up a rock, and when I lifted up the rock, I just swooped the net down, and he was in there. But I was wearing tennis shoes, and I couldn't get very close to the water, and I'm gonna take some rubber boots and try to get some of his buddies. But there was no way that I could ever figure out anything about this fish, and I posted it on Facebook, and somebody told me what it was, and they said rainbow darter, or this one is actually called an Arkansas darter. This is a video I found of a young man that caught an orange belly darter in Hot Springs, Arkansas, in a creek. And just a really cool little fish. It stays on the bottom. And yesterday I seen it right down there in that area, and it went into the leaves and came up over there. So there's no telling where it is, but this is more of a natural tank, so I thought that the fish would be perfect. And get this is one of the awesome parts. Look at my fish. I like small fish, which I've got big fish over here, but I'm more into the small fish, especially in this tank. And I read where this darter, this Arkansas darter, the maximum size of it is about 3 inches as an adult. So isn't that cool? Anyway, I'm sorry I wasted your time here trying to find him.
Here are some plateau darters. These are part of the orange throat darter complex.
This is of a young man who found or caught these darters in northern Arkansas.
This is another species here that is endemic to the Arkansas River watershed. But it's a really pretty darter. I love the colors on these.
But when I'm out here and I see him and I've got my camera with me, I will definitely get some video footage. Not a very flashy little fish, but I'm hoping that his colors change when he gets in here. These tiger barbs here, you can see some of them are darker, and stripes are darker, and their little fins are more orange than some of the other ones. And some of them were, when I put them in here initially, they didn't have the pretty orange fins. See, this one doesn't. But as they stayed in here longer, it changed, and they darkened up and got prettier. So even though I won't see the little dart very often, I'm hoping that happens to him, and I'm hoping that I can catch maybe 4 or 5 more and put them in here, and maybe they'll have babies. So anyway, wanted to share that mystery fish with you. Here, I'll show some pictures on here so you can get a better idea of what they are. And as far as I know, Missouri and Arkansas is where you can find these, but I'm sure you can obviously find them other places.